Question: will you play it in 4x3 or 16x9? Of course you're gonna play it 16x9. Who am I kidding? You're Mr. Zoom Out Sonic. It's all about LeBron.
Ah, my reputation precedes me then. Yes, of course. All right, main game. Who am I playing? Let's go. Free play, story mode.
You're not doing full screen?
Wait, where was it in the options? I pressed 4 on my keyboard and this is what happened.
Okay, it's screen size.
Oh. Derp.
There we are.
All right, cool. Nice.
Now
Okay.
we're cooking with oil.
Nice. What's your preferential cooking oil of choice? Are you a peanut oil kind of guy? Grapeseed oil? What do you like?
I have no idea. That's the question.
Well, it's just a question.
Whatever my wife has in the cabinet.
Gotcha. Okay.
I don't do most of the cooking, to be honest.
Nice. Peanut oil is pretty great, but it's really cheap. It's not good for you, but it tastes great.
I really should learn how to cook. I'm not very good at it.
It's fun, man. It's a fun little... But you're already a super creative guy. You do music and programming and game dev. But cooking is like one of those things that it's just fun to do.
Yeah.
And necessary, you know? You're never gonna not need to cook.
Right, yeah. My wife loves to bake, which is great because I get to benefit from her love of baking.
There you go. Cookies?
So, yeah, cookies. Delicious cookies.
Yeah, dude.
And she just loves to make cookies for people. She's like, oh, we got an event coming up at school, so I'm going to make a bunch of cookies. And there's always way too much. So I get all the cookies.
Okay, so people have been saying that this is the true Sonic 4. How do you feel about that? I feel like that's a great compliment.
Yeah, I mean, that's like... I mean, I made the game to take place after Sonic 3. So to call it the true Sonic 4 is a giant compliment. And one that I will gladly take.
I don't know if you knew this, but I overheard you talking one time while you were streaming the development of this, and you talked about the strike dash, so I put it in Freedom.
Did you really?
I did. I don't know if I'm gonna put the drop dash in Freedom, but the strike dash is in. So
strike dash for sure. Gotta give those few frames of invincibility. So yeah, so a good way to teach people that you can switch to Tails is to just subtly force them to.
yeah, without telling them. I like it.
No.
Is it a 2-button game?
Yeah, just jump and switch. That's all you need. Simple. It's double the buttons of Balan Wonderworld.
Or any Yuji Naka game for that matter.
Yeah. So this is a good Metroidvania trick. Start the game off with all your abilities, only have them stripped away.
Yeah, that's true. Very true.
This is Metroid bread and butter, or Metroid peanut oil, if you prefer.
Ah, clever, clever. Okay. Extra virgin olive oil. That's what I like.
That's just not the question I was expecting. But right as we popped in.
He quit art? I did not quit art. Stop it. Trolling. Alright, what do you want people to know about this game? Like, give me, you know what? You've already made the rounds, okay? I saw you on Red Hot Sonic stream. Give me the juicy tidbits. What do you want people to know?
Juicy tidbits. Yes, well, I started an illegal money laundering operation to make this happen.
Oh,
No,
okay.
I'm just kidding. No,
Inspired by omens, no less, I'm sure.
I will have made no comment on that. I would say that the one thing I want to know, first of all, is that this took me 5 long years, you know, for free in my spare time, and it is up for free. So
love it.
It costs nothing to play. So if it brings you joy, gives you a smile, then it was a free smile, and we need more of those.
More free smiles. Truly the optimist. Here, I have a question though. Okay, hold on. First of all, my mixing is still a little... I'm sorry, I'm gonna ruin the vibes real quick. Okay, hold on. I can barely hear myself think. Okay, I have a question. So, you release the game, and then you have to do damage control, right? Or like, you know, fix a bunch of bugs and stuff like that that you weren't aware of. I saw you kind of tweeting about that and like how many issues you just didn't realize were in there despite all the beta testing. How do you feel about people and them complaining about a free product like this? Like, how do you internally feel? Do you feel like, oh, I need to fix this? Because because it reflects on me, or do you feel like, guys, I gave you something like really good, great? Like, because I imagine you're getting comments of people that are impatient. Yay or nay?
Yeah, there's definitely, people that are impatient, particularly with the Android crowd. The Android port was supposed to have been out by now, but I ran into a lot of issues with that, so I'm still working on it, but it's coming. The Android crowd, I think, runs a little younger, and so doesn't have a perception of time or money or the nature of an adult making something in their free time in between their job and social life. So that crowd has been a little more impatient about where's the Android port type of thing. But, and yeah, there have been some bug reports, but for the most part, what really amazed me is just how overwhelmingly positive it was.
Yeah.
The reception. Yeah, there were some bugs, and I want to fix them because it's just, you're an artist, you want your art to be good. You don't want to be embarrassed by crashes and people playing the game like, this game's awesome, it's cool, and their computer explodes and then you look like a chump. But you have to sort of take it with the mind of, hey, I made this for free, I'm doing this for free. If someone is entitled, then you just kind of have to ignore them and keep going on. And it was really easy to do that. It's easier said than done, but it was really easy to do that with just how many absolutely overwhelmingly positive messages I got, just DMs and stuff. Since last week, my Twitter is never at less than the 20+ notifications. It doesn't stop. Like, I've never had that before. I had to take time out of my day every day to just read everything and respond to it, because there's just no way to keep up with it. I have to schedule time for it now. But the messages have been so heartwarming. I had just, somebody tell me that, I've had more than one person tell me that they had so much fun, it made them smile so much that they started crying. Which, as a creative person, that's just very rewarding.
That is.
That. And I got this super sweet, just direct message from someone who just said, hey, you don't know me, I'm just some stranger that played your game, but I just want to say, absolutely killed it. I grew up with the Genesis. My 4-year-old is obsessed with Sonic, so we've been playing your game for the past couple of hours. We're having it together, and we're having a great time. I don't really get on social media much, but I wanted to log on just to be able to tell you how good I think this is. My gosh!
That's awesome.
Is so sugary, dude. That is sweet as heck,
Yeah.
So when you get messages like that, you know that you've done good, right?
Yeah.
Because you're never gonna insert the Abraham Lincoln quote about not being able to please all of the people all the time, that you can please some of them and that kind of thing. If you're getting a lot of messages like that, it makes it a lot easier to swallow all the ones that are like, this game should have shipped with so many bugs, which I really haven't had too much of. But honestly, most people, I think, they get it, right?
Mm-hmm.
They get that it's a passion project. You get the knucklehead every now and then, but most people, when they encounter bugs, they don't sit there and complain. Rather, they just send it to me and say, hey, I found this. I figured you might want to know so that you can fix it. They're trying to help, right?
Yeah, that seems like the positive attitude. It was FYI.
Yeah, it feels less like I'm a critic and I'm going to judge this free thing you made, and more like just a community. It's just hey, I'm loving this. I know you're loving it too. Here's something I found, we can make it better, So it's a good time.
Yeah. What made you want to add the drop dash in? I know everyone's just kind of the drop dash would become a meme that just is so good it belongs in every Sonic game. Do you feel that way?
Yeah, I mean, that's, to me, there's kind of no going back after drop dash. I feel like that's why every re-release of Sonic 2 and all the other games since then get added in, is it feels really good to me, and I can't, like I said, I can't imagine going back. So yeah, put the drop dash in.
Nice. I just came across something that I thought was really interesting. The water skip. I really like the way that feels.
Oh yeah, so that's in the original TrippleTrouble, if you didn't know. A lot of people don't.
That's such a cool mechanic. So it happens at certain speed, and does it maintain or take into account your velocity? Is that?
In the original TrippleTrouble, it's if you're reached a certain speed, when you hit the surface of the water, you will just skip across it. And in Triple Trouble, it's similar. You can still lose speed while doing it, though. I think it's pretty static in the original, but there's a little more momentum in play in the remake.
Gotcha. Cool. All right. Also, you took inspiration for your special stage level from a completely different Genesis game. What made you choose that game?
Panorama Cotton is the game you're talking about, yeah.
Yeah.
In my mind, this game is a hypothetical Sega Genesis game from 1995 that never actually existed.
Okay.
It came through a portal to an alternate time in which there was one more Genesis Sonic game, right? Which, if you don't know, that's what Sonic Extreme started off as. Before they pivoted and decided to do something else, try to go 3D, maybe sell the 32X, and then pushed it to Saturn. So, but if you look at how cursed the development is of Sonic Extreme, it's pretty clear to me that was a Nexus event in the timeline. So you go back and imagine like what would it have looked like instead. You start thinking about, well, it would have been a late launch. What's the word I'm looking for? Late console life cycle game. And if you always look at early console launch games versus like games that are released at the end, they're always pushing the hardware to its absolute limits because the developers have got good with them. Just look how many more tricks are in Rystar than are present in, Altered Beast or whatever.
Okay.
So I wanted to make sure to fill up the game with sort of those, let's show off the hardware with fake 3D sort of moments like this. And Panorama Cotton was a game where I saw it and was like, that's what they would have tried to do for the next special stages, I mean, they literally tried to make Sonic 3, if you didn't know this. They originally wanted to make it an entirely 3D game, right?
Okay,
so
I didn't know
that. That's sort of where the special stages with the Blue Spear came from, was their initial idea to make a 3D game. So I figured that they would have kept experimenting with that and sort of perfected it, would have looked at something like Panorama Cotton and tried to imitate that. So that's sort of where that idea came from. A lot of Genesis stuff like that. Like the whole game is very Genesis accurate. Like right now on the screen, there are 64 colors and no more, no less, maybe a little less, but that's because that's all that Genesis could do. And it's not just the amount of colors, it's the way those colors are divided up to 4 different strips. And only one object can use one strip at a time unless you're really clever. And so that's all that's what we had to do to make this art look like that. That's what we had to do to make the turtle look the way he does, is follow all those same rules and keep it as faithful to the Genesis, It's all self-imposed limitations. To me, they were necessary because those limitations are part of what makes that Genesis look the way it looks, right?
Yeah.
It's what makes the Genesis sound chip sound the way it is, Can't just go record a symphony orchestra and put it in to my Sega Genesis game. That doesn't sound like a Sega Genesis game. So same thing with the music. Just try to keep it as accurate to the hardware as possible to create that hypothetical Genesis vibe.
I love it, man. I love it. I remember what caught me off guard was being able to curl in the air after you walk off something. I feel like that's such a great addition mechanically for Sonic. Yeah,
I love Tails' little wave and reaction there when he gets bombed. The curling the ball is something from the original Triple Trouble, if you didn't know.
I didn't.
And so it's kind of similar to Drop Dash, where if you start getting really used to it, you really like it. It's really handy on that boss fight you just finished.
I love that. What the heck? Okay, sorry, keep going. Yeah.
Dude, how much experience do you have with the original Triple Trouble?
I've never played it. I've never played it.
Never played it. Okay, cool.
So I'm playing the best version of it right now, though. So.
We'll go with that, yeah.
Okay. The humble.
It's the thing is, so it's kind of hard to compare at this point for me because it's a reimagining.
Okay.
You know what I mean? It's like these are not the stage layouts from the original game. These
right, because I think I was part of a few of your streams where you were talking about this, that like you had to alter the stage layouts quite a bit just because of the physics are completely different. So everything kind of had to change to go along with that.
Yeah, like almost entirely the layouts are different, right? There's just like a couple spots here and there that are like references of the original layouts, but the original layouts just did not work. So I had to take the much harder road of recreating Sonic level design, which is very hard because it is so many different tiers and stuff. Like if you look at a Mario level, Mario is very logical, very structured and linear. It's all about each Mario levels. Like, let's take one idea, like springboards or some sort of teeter-totter, and let's just make the whole level about the teeter-totter. What can we do with the teeter-totter? Let's throw a twist on the teeter-totter. Let's put in 3 teeter-totters. Let's have you put teeter-totters with a spike pit in between of it, right? It's all about one singular idea and seeing that idea to its full extent. Sonic is way more chaotic. It's more about novelty. It doesn't care if an idea is underdeveloped as long as new ideas are in your face and you're never getting bored, right?
Right.
Which is kind of funny because it sort of fits Sonic's personality, right? And kind of Sega as a company, you know, just throw a 32X on there, throw a Sega CD, let's try a Saturn, you know, they were just trying stuff, Sega Channel. And that's kind of how the level design feels. Like Sonic may be the most vertically integrated video game character there's ever been in that respect.
Yeah.
It's like, if you look at all the different routes too, Mario is one route. Sonic, there's all these routes they weave in and out of each other. And that's partially to create replay value, right? Because you might never take the same route. Have you ever seen Hirokazu Yoshihara's principles of design and fun?
No, I haven't. Oh no.
Yeah, so he got from he studied some like Dutch like sociologists that, or maybe sociologists that studied like children playing games and just people that play games in general before video games existed, just like, you know, tag and whatever else in sports. And was just like, what makes fun? And he came up with 4 principles, which were competition, chance, imitation, and vertigo. And it was these 4 principles that the lead designer on the first 3 Sonic games used for all of the games levels and everything. It's really interesting to hear him talk about that, right? And if you want, I can explain each of those real quick if you're curious.
Yeah, go ahead.
Yeah, so one is, so he gives an example of he talks about this in a GDC talk. He gives the example of a slide. Take a slide, like on a playground, right? It's fun, right?
Okay.
But what's more fun? Just a plain metal slide or a slide that's shaped like an elephant, right?
Okay.
Or a slide that's like a dinosaur back, you know, or a dinosaur neck going down. That's way more fun because that's the imitation part. It's way more fun if there's some sort of like role play or fantasy to it, you know, than just a very functional piece of metal that goes, you use this to go fast, right? It's
engaging the imagination a little bit.
Exactly. It's more fun if it's like, oh, you're riding on an elephant, you know. Vertigo is the part of going down the slide, which is that thrill of speed and movement, right? Which is definitely happens a lot in Sonic. Competition is whenever there's challenge or you're trying to beat something or trying to race against, like a slide that has 2 slides right next to it where you can race your brother might be more fun. And the last being, I like this level transition right here. Mac just pushes it down, yeah.
So good.
And then the last one is chance, which if there's an element of randomness to it, it might be more fun, right? And this can sometimes get in conflict with the competition one, but like, think of it like a party game or like Mario Kart, how like the items you get are random, or like how many board games have a roll of the dice. That random element and just the serendipity that comes from chance can be, you know, considered fun too. You know, slot machines in a bonus stage, Sonic, that type of thing. So yeah, so you really see all of those principles at work in Sonic level design, and that's part of what makes them so fun.
Just the kind of the random element or the engaging the imagination part.
Well, all of it. Definitely vertigo. That's maybe the most important one, because right now, you know, you're flying up a ramp, and the physics of that is very fun. The random element, I think, comes from the fact that the physics can be... The physics are deterministic. They are predictable, but if you're new at the game, it's hyper variable, where if you jump off a slope, depending on your exact angle when you jump off the slope, you'll jump at a slightly different height every time, right?
Right.
And there's some spots where like you might zoom up a ramp and there's a moving platform up there, but you may not make it onto the moving platform because just the time at which you did it, the moving platform was too far to the left in its movement cycle or something, right? So there's an element of chance there as well. I think imitation is the fact that you're playing as a fun little animal, and that, again, like, this level's fun because it's like a sort of weird factory industrial park thing, right?
Yeah.
Like this wrecking ball right here. Like, that's fun because it's a wrecking ball. If it was just and you break into glass. If it was just a big green square that ran into a green plane, it's not as fun. You know, so that sort of simulation fantasy part is fun as well.
All right. No, the chat wants to hear a hot take. Do you have any Sonic hot takes that you would consider?
I feel like since I've got here, you've been trying to get a hot take out of me.
No, just the oil. The oil was the hottest take so far. So let's.
That was the hottest take so far.
Yeah, pun intended. You know.
Oh gosh. I don't know. I'm sure I'll think of one. So it's specifically a Sonic hot take?
Sure. Yeah. Something like I don't know. You can determine if it's a hot take however you want. Okay. Okay. I don't want to make you uncomfortable, so you can say no to this or whatever. But we like getting spicy here on the Triple J channel. Okay. We like to get real spicy. You know. Okay. I'm a spicy boy. So, question. So we have your game and Sonic Omens that came out. Have you played Sonic Omens?
I have not actually.
Okay, what do you think about the project?
What do I think about it?
Yeah.
I think it's rather ambitious, to be honest. I think that might be I've certainly seen criticism of it. I've not played it myself.
Okay.
But I think that might be where some of the criticism comes from, is the fact that they went for it. They had a thing they wanted to do and they went for it. And a lot of people think it was way too far, right? Like characters dying and all this like dramatic stuff. It's like, you know, and maybe that is too far, but I kind of respect them for going for it, right? Like they
going whole hog on it.
A lot of people would not go there, and maybe it's the right thing to not go there, but they did it. They went for it.
They sure did.
You can tell they were doing stuff that Sega would never do, and that can kind of be the fun part of fan games sometimes. It's like, this was never happened in an official game, but we're gonna go for it because no one can stop us, right?
Yeah.
You know, so it may not be, you know, what I would do or my cup of tea, but I'm happy that they finished it, because there are, like, you know, there's my game and Fallen Star and a handful of others that are actually finished. So the fact that they finished it is, you know, something to be proud of.
I agree.
But I haven't actually played on it myself.
Well, I appreciate your very nice, generous take on it. It'll be interesting to see what happens as a result of this game, because I feel like every time a fan game comes out that's finished, it has some impact on the scene in some capacity. So it'll be interesting to see how Omens impacts the future of 3D Sonic fan games.
I think it'll just make people hate Chris Thorndike more.
Yeah. Or love him, who knows?
Or love him more, actually.
Yeah, a beloved character gone to his death.
See, that's stuff like that where I'm just like, oh my gosh, you win. I would never put Chris Thorndike in a game, but to cross the streams like that for the Sonic X universe, I'm just like, it's very clear to me that these people love Sonic. They love him a lot. Maybe too much, but it's certainly coming from a place of passion, right?
Yeah.
Because
passion for a certain brand. Yeah, passion for a certain brand of Sonic. That's for sure. Yeah.
Yeah. It's definitely like 2005 Sonic. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Oh, I almost died there. Nice.
And it kind of feels cool that for someone to like make like specifically that era. You know, it's kind of like with, you think of a property like Batman that's been around forever. When, you know, Batman the animated series and then the Batman that followed it. I'm not sure familiar how you are with either of those series.
I've seen the animated series.
Yeah, they're very, serious Batman, right? Like, let's have actual, like, character arcs and villains that have a tragic story and that type of thing. It wasn't goofy Adam West Batman. But goofy Adam West Batman is still a part of Batman. So then when Batman the Brave and Bold came out, the cartoon, it was way more into that golden age goofy Batman, right? And it's like, you know what? Why not? There could be serious Batman. There could be goofy Batman. It's when a property's been around this long, you sort of have those different phases and eras and that rich history to draw from. So Sonic Omens is definitely like a mid-2000s like Sonic fan game, if that makes any sense. So,
yeah. Like that.
Why not?
Well, for many reasons, Noah. I don't feel like that question's rhetorical, okay? But yeah. I mean, it's cool. I still think it's cool that they finished it, and yeah, kudos to them on some level. But definitely not my cup of tea. I don't know, man. I think a lot of people are, well, I don't know. Like I said, I'm pretty unfiltered, pretty brash about my opinions about Sonic, so I pretty much just want one brand of Sonic. And I know I'm like kind of alone in that camp. I think a lot of people like just anything Sonic related, but I don't know. I'm pretty, I don't know. I wouldn't say I'm purist, because like it's not the fact that like modern looks like modern. It's like, okay, but I still want it to look and feel like Sonic. Like I feel like Sonic Islands. Did you ever play that fan game?
Yeah, it's a cool.
I feel like that would be something that I could get on board with, where I'm like, dude, yeah, this is definitely Sonic, but he just looks a little different. Like, cool. But yeah.
Watch out for the firewall.
Uh-oh. Help! Send help!
What was I gonna say? Yeah, for me, there's definitely a sweet spot with Sonic, where like this is my prime Sonic, but like, and then there are weak spots where I'm like, I don't care that as much as this, but I definitely like more than just like one time. But
Gotcha.
I hope you like this train level, because this maybe been one of the hardest levels to make.
It's really cool, dude. This is cool. This reminds me of the Super Mario 3D Land like boss stages that they do.
Oh yeah, I think that might be the one train level I didn't look at. I looked at a lot of train levels of video games. Uncharted 2 is a big one. There's a Tiny Toons game on Super Nintendo that's an excellent train level. But yeah, I try to combine them all. Love this bit right here.
So good, dude. Wait, so, okay, this engine, what engine is this? This is Game Maker.
It's Game Maker, yeah.
Okay.
Using the Flicky framework.
Foiky?
Orbinaut's really cool. Yeah, Orbinaut's really cool, but it was not around when I started this game in 2017. Flicky had just came out, and the creators that made it have already made a sort of retooling of it since then. So this is a very old framework that I was using, but that's because I've been making this game for 1,000 years.
Right.
But there's definitely a lot of modifications I did to it, worked with the original programmer as well, to sort of improve it and make it a little more accurate, because there were some issues with it. A lot of issues with Knuckles that I wasn't aware of until the game shipped, because speedrunners have all these unique strategies for Knuckles that I didn't know. Did you know that you can go into a glide slide? From a glide you land, you go into the slide, so you can instantly spin dash by pressing down and A while you're skip the crouch animation and go straight into a spin dash.
I had no idea. I had no idea.
I've been playing Sonic 3 and Knuckles. It was the first game I ever bought when I was 10 years old, alright? I'm 29 now. I've been playing this game a long time.
Yeah, no idea.
I didn't know that was in there. And they were like, the speedrunning community, first thing, they were like, why can't Knuckles do the thing? And I'm like, the what? Where you can insta spin. I'm like, okay, so they were very nice in sending me videos and showing me stuff of how his physics work, the little subtleties that I wasn't aware of. So I went in and added those in a patch. So if you're playing the latest version, it should be in there as well.
I am, yes.
Cool.
All right, so a while ago you said that you wanted to work on your own game next. Do you already have an idea of what that is?
Yes, I do.
Are you going to be working with the TrippleTrouble team, or are you going to be hiring new people, or what's that? What's that going to be like?
Definitely a lot of new people that I want to bring in on technical side of things, because I'm so tired of programming.
Yeah.
Right? So my first priority right now is trying to get together like a prototype from a technical level, like a framework to work on, right? Like here's the base, here's every essential function and move we need in the game. Here's the combat, here's
the game design doc. Is that what you're kind of talking about?
Well, yeah, I have the design doc. I just now want to make a functioning version of it that has just all the essential features.
Is it going to be a 2D momentum-based platformer, or are we just going classic platformer? Oh, no. No. No.
Try again for one of your 11 lives if you want.
Don't you dare laugh at me, Knack.
It's going to be a 2D platformer with some... It will have some rolling physics in it for sure, but not quite. It's not just going to be Sonic with a different skin.
Gotcha.
It'll have rolling physics, but it'll have a bigger emphasis on, I think, combat as well. I would sort of describe it as like Sonic meets Ninja Turtles, if that makes any sense.
Okay, cool. Like, so wait, like a beat 'em up?
Not exactly.
Okay.
It's definitely a platformer. There's a lot of parts where you fight enemies. Did you ever play Guacamelee, for example?
Yes.
Cool. So like that's a Metroidvania, but with a lot of combat in it, right? A lot of beat 'em up combat. Think of it kind of like that, except it's more linear level design.
Okay.
And rolling physics thrown in there.
Get out of my way, Knack. Come on.
Yeah. Come on.
Come on. Let's go. All right, I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna do it. We're doing it. Nice.
Skill. Pro gamer right here.
Woo! We gaming. I beat Elden Ring, okay? So this guy, I'm ready.
You are.
I'm gamed up.
Gamer.
I'm gamed up.
Yeah. Better gamer than me.
Okay, well that sounds really cool. Are you excited about it?
I'm very excited about it, but I'm excited to finish fixing bugs so I can take a vacation and then get started on it for real.
Yeah.
Yeah,
and I'm assuming you have
like... Go ahead, I'm sorry.
I was gonna say, you have like a full-time job and another life. You got friends. You got, I mean, this is just, this is for the love of the game. Yeah.
This has been a passion project for 5 whole years. This has been something that, in the back of my mind, has always been not checked off yet for 5 years. So it'll be great to finally have a period where I don't have anything in the cooker currently.
It's gonna be a nice feeling. Freedom is like freedom is like every time I go on vacation, I just start planning more stuff for freedom. I'm like, I think I can do this. Yeah, I think I can happen. And then I'm like always on Twitter looking for the next programmer. Now, no, look, I have to do some PR damage control for myself, okay? Because look, Freedom has gone through many programmers, and none of them have ever made it personal, so I don't think it's anything that has to do with me as a game director. It could though. It's like when you go into a workplace and they're like, dude, we're just like hemorrhaging people. You're like, oh, it must be bad management, you know? I feel the same way about my project where I'm like, dang, it's like, is it me? And they're just not saying anything. I don't think that's the case. It's literally just like unlucky. Like unlucky people, you know, are going through personal stuff. Other stuff comes up. Maybe they get an actual real job.
Yeah, well, it's also a fan game, right?
Yeah, I know, yeah. And what I tell people is like, hey, I've told many programmers this, and for whatever reason, programmers can be fickle people. And I'm like, look, just give me like a schedule so I know like when to bug you or ask you questions or whatever. Like, I don't want to, you know, yeah, I don't want to bug you on your day off or if you're doing anything else. So, but they're always like, no, it's fine. You can always just hit me up whenever. And then they get like burnt out. And I'm like, dude, it's like, if we just slowly chip away at it over a long period of time, it'll get done. That's like but I'm in it for the long haul, right? So I guess my attachment to the project is way more personal than for them, but.
Yeah, that's part of it too, right? Like,
oh, I love that guy. Wait, come back. Come back.
Don't be Marvin.
Okay.
I like that right there because you just play in the level where every basket go inside and it shoots you out. So I like the idea of starting off the level where the first basket you run into has something in it. It catches you off guard, throws you on a twist, right?
I love it.
Expecting a snake to come out of there. I intentionally did not include any of the snake baskets until Act 2 for that reason.
Does Jazz know how to peel out? Yeah.
Does he know how to strike dash them?
Ooh.
Yeah, and I also wanted to make Knack have more of a presence in the game, so he actually shows up as a boss and as, you know, a mid-level sort of interrupter of progress.
Yeah, what's the dynamic between him and Sonic? Because it's like he's kind of fulfilling the role of Knuckles a little bit, but a little bit more villainous.
Yeah, so essentially he's trying to get the emeralds before Sonic does. He's a hired gun. I don't know, did you see the comic we did?
I didn't know.
Cool. So we actually made a 3-page prequel comic for this game. It's a very group of talented artists, a group of very talented artists.
Yeah, English.
Yes, so hard language. And they each page focuses on a different villain, and so with Knack, you see him getting hired by a mysterious client to go out and get the emeralds. So that's why he raced him in the special stage, because he's trying to get them emeralds too.
Gotcha. Okay. So it's just business to him. He's a professional.
Yes. Except maybe not, as you see later on.
Okay.
The background of this stage, for those who don't know, is based off a canceled game called Treasure Tales. Have you seen this, Jess?
No, I haven't.
Yeah, so STI, which stands for Sega Technical Institute, just so we're clear. They were U.S. Sega of America's development house that made Sonic Spinball in like the 90s, right?
Okay.
They were working on, or they pitched an idea for a game starring Tails that was kind of like a Indiana Jones sort of treasure hunting game. And there's a sort of pitch document that leaked online, you know, recently, very recently. This game's like from, you know, 95, and it showed this sort of Mayan temple-looking thing, where Tails was exploring around in. So, very talented artists, Tommy Jojo and Joshy Flip, who worked on this game, recreated it. It was a VHS tape scan, right? So it was not clean pixel art, so they had to recreate it sort of by hand and
that's awesome.
Put that
Great
in
find.
the game. I thought it was a really neat thing. Yeah, I love putting like unused stuff like that. I mean, earlier I mentioned Sonic Extreme. There's a lot of, you know, unused ideas. Well, the whole game's unused, but there's a lot of concept for that game that we put stuff in here as well. The final, I won't say too much, but the final boss relies on some cool Sonic Extreme concept art that was begging to be used.
I forgot about that. I was not watching my rings.
Yeah, special stages are a bit of a balancing act, right? There's a lot of points where it's like, do I get the ring box or the lightning box? Do I want to stop Knack or conserve my rings, you know?
Yeah, I got a little greedy with the lightning box, didn't I? I went for it 3 times in a row.
Right, yeah. See, that's the thing is, yeah, sometimes if you just do all lightning, you run out of rings. If you do all rings, Knack takes the lead, so it's about sort of a balancing act, like I said.
Or get both.
Game design, baby.
Game design, baby. Oh, when's your book coming out, dude? I created a fan game. It took me 5 years. The book by Noah Copeland.
Next week.
Okay, yeah, tomorrow. That's what I always say when people are like, "When's the next Freedom demo coming out?" I'm like, "Guys, tomorrow. Don't worry about it."
Yeah, it's here. Check your inbox.
Check your inbox. Sign up for my newsletter.
Sign up for my mail.
Oh no, baby, no. Yeah.
What? No to MailChimp?
Oh no, I was no-knowing to the special stage, but I felt like
okay.
I was about to got real quick.
It can happen.
Woo! 3 left on the clock. Let's go. He's clutch.
Another emerald down.
All right, no, but here's a real question, okay? This is the real one. This will put you to the test, okay? Hold your feet to the fire. Sonic 2 or Sonic 3, and why?
Sonic 3 and Knuckles for sure, for me.
Okay. It's the correct take.
Think it is, to me, it has a greater expanse in its level design. There's a certain degree of verticality not present in Sonic 2. There seems to be more of an exploration pillar in Sonic 3 that I enjoy.
The Venus flytraps are super cool. Love those.
Thanks. You notice the first one, you dash right past it. sort of properly introduces you to it. That way you don't get hit by it and caught off guard. There's a booster right before it, so you boost through it so you can see what it do if you're not fast.
Gotcha.
Game design, baby.
Game design, baby. Dude, yeah,
Sonic 3, bigger levels, man. Just more fun.
Yeah, I definitely agree. I think it's just a better paced game in my opinion. It just feels like, oh, please don't kill me. I honestly like 9 out of 10 of the levels. Like I just think most of the levels are pretty dang fun. Like I think Lava Reef is probably my favorite. Sorry, I think Sandopolis is probably my least favorite. I don't really like that level. Yeah. I think the first act is fine. The second act I really don't like. I got trapped there all the time as a kid. One, because I got spooked, but also because it's kind of a tough level.
Yeah, it's pretty tough.
Oh shoot. Oh. I'm about to get...
you notice you had that little snake in the basket throughout the levels. So this is the big snake. So in the development team, we affectionately called her Mama Snake.
Mama Snake.
For whatever reason.
Well, this is Mama Snake.
I love her. Yeah, I love her.
Oh my gosh! No! Wait, what happened? Okay. Oh, no. Tails.
Unusual getting got.
Dude, he avenged me. 100 points. Goes towards his battle pass.
Yeah. Oh. Can you summon Tails as a summon?
Yeah.
I was gonna say something. Oh yeah, with Sonic 3, I also like that there's a little bit of storytelling in there with Knuckles, you know? Where Sonic 2 just feels like you're just going from video game level to video game level.
Right.
Sonic 3 feels like a journey. And
yeah.
Also just the action. Like, the first stage gets set on fire by a bunch of bombers. Like, that's pretty cool, right? And then there's a lot of, like, chase sequences and earthquakes, kind of like the stuff you're seeing right now. Like, I love that stuff. So there's a lot of that stuff in this game, too. Like, I always love a good, like, action set piece, you know?
Yeah.
Sonic Adventure 2 is, depending on my mood, I'm going to say Sonic 3 Knuckles or Sonic Adventure 2 is my favorite Sonic game. It just kind of goes back and forth depending on the weather that day. But Sonic Adventure 2 has a lot of that too, you know, with like running from semi-trucks and outside of buildings, and I just love cool crap like that. Like, he just ran from a Indiana Jones rock while going down a mudslide with a really cool pose. Like, that just feeds the lizard part of my brain that just eats that stuff up.
Yeah, the set pieces can be really cool. I like that your level design isn't heavily reliant on them. Or actually, it feels like your level designs actually have like identity to them, not just visual identity, but gameplay identity. So like this one was clearly like a slower paced one, but the one with the minecarts was way more loop-to-loop, kind of like I had my fingers off the keys a lot less, you know? Or a lot more, rather.
Yeah. And this one definitely has its own identity, because this isn't in the original TrippleTrouble. This is, you talked about coming with ideas on vacation. For whatever reason, I was on my honeymoon of all things, and I'm like in the hotel, and I just went, what if we got a big friggin' blimp? And I just wanted a level on a blimp, so I made a level on a blimp.
So you did it. This is cool. I love this. This is what advancing the classics looks like. Okay, Noah. Next thing we need to solve as a Sonic community is the water. Okay, it has to go. It's just
the water.
Yeah, I just feel like water levels in Sonic, like you can design good water levels as like, you know, Hydrosity has proven, but it just feels like, I don't know, Sonic needs something else to deal with the water.
Yeah. Cool. Well, sorry to disappoint, but there's a water level in this game. No.
I'm not disappointed yet, okay?
Well, yeah. Well, Sonic does get in something else to take care of the water. Similar to this. Got the rocket shoes, baby.
Dude, what?
The original game that had to go in.
Sick. Dude, Shadow before Shadow?
They're also in Sonic Chaos as well.
So is this a boss?
They're like a ish. It's just kind of like, again, a cool set piece moment.
Okay, cool. Because I'm hearing Sonic 3 music and I'm like, wait a minute.
Yeah, it's because I needed some sort of like theme for Eggman, so I just used his Sonic 3 music.
It's so good.
It is. He needs
Oh,
a swimming lesson.
Holy crap, I just killed Wally.
Heck yeah, dude.
Or was that Mo?
Just rob the robot. Gotta kill the competition.
Yeah.
The music for this, I tried to make sort of like a Mission Impossible sort of secret agent sounding song.
I like it. I like it, man.
Thank you. Probably inspired by Rocket Knight Adventures as well, which is a super cool Genesis game. There's a lot of references to this in this game that are just Genesis games that aren't Sonic as well.
Yeah.
Just to like further create that vibe. It's just 95. Brutal. How did you put those bombs in?
Who did that? So I'm curious about your level design tools. Like, is it just drag and drop, or like, how did you set up? I don't know what Game Maker's like, so.
So you know about how the old Sonic games used the tile chunk system.
Yeah.
Yeah, so they take 128 pixel big like Lego pieces and put them together. So that's what I did for my game as well.
Okay.
So I just had a tile set of these chunks, which take up way too much space on disk, and just kind of put them together.
Nice. Okay.
Like that.
Oh, I love that. The visual feedback is good. Another set piece? Oh my gosh.
I can't be stopped.
Dude.
Michael Wave made the destruction sprite for that.
Oh my gosh.
Another Metroid reference. They love a good like countdown escape sequence in Metroid.
Yeah, that's true.
Notice there isn't a lot of slopes in this level. I don't think there's a single slope in Egg Zeppelin's, but it's okay. It's just one act. Just a time for a change of pace, you know?
Yeah, no. I see, and that's what I like about Sonic 3 is like the whole game isn't just Green Hill. Whereas like, I know we love it, and I know we're not supposed to say anything bad about it, but Sonic Mania I felt like had too many slopes in like every level, and sometimes I kind of just wanted to slow down a little bit, you know?
Well, that's funny you say that. Later on in the game, there's a level in which people complain is too slow, so we'll see what your opinion on it.
Too slopey? Well, I think for Mania it was just like every level kind of felt very similar in terms of action, like
too slow, not too slopey.
Oh, too slow. Oh, interesting. Okay. Like Labyrinth? Okay, because Labyrinth.
Let's just say you're not on foot.
Okay. We'll see.
And yeah, so people thought it was too far outside the realm of good old traditional Sonic. I thought it was a nice change of pace, but you know, to each his own.
Yeah.
Again, this game is free, so if you didn't enjoy that part, just skip it next playthrough.
Yeah. Oh no! Oh, I completely killed my momentum there. Well, strike dash time.
Heck yeah. That seal, though, says a guy. So it is a Sonic 2 8-bit reference. That's one of the bosses in Sonic 2 8-bit.
Oh, okay.
Seal with a little bouncy ball. I'm like, what if Sonic was the bouncy ball? That'd be fun. And he just boops you.
Dude, he does boop you. I like it.
Yeah. The literally that's the name of the action in code is if action equal seal boop. Then animation equal seal boop. Yes, you are looping around a little bit.
I looped. Oops.
Loop.
I got looped.
Bro, did you just get looped?
Bro, I got looped. Okay, what do your friends think about it? The ones that you challenged to make this? Have they played it?
The friends that I challenged to make this? What do you mean?
Yeah, it was your story about like wanting to make this game was basically you told your friend like, oh, I'm gonna make a better version because all he had to play was the original, and then now 5 years later here you are. Has he played this yet?
You know, that's a good question. I don't know if he has. I thought you were talking about like the film crew that we were working on. I need to actually talk to them. I realize I haven't talked to him in a while.
You're like, hey, I finished this project. He's like, wait, like 5 years ago. It's like, yeah.
Yeah, that's how long it's been, man.
I know. Sonic Freedom, the concept trailer came out in 2016, dude. I know. That game's never coming out, but your grandkids will love it, so.
It's not like Back to the Future.
Yeah. Yeah, that's right. You kids are gonna love it. Yeah.
Oh gosh. What did you do?
Oh, is this not supposed to happen?
No. As you can tell.
I love it. Okay, there we go. There we go. Okay.
Yeah. Okay. New bug discovered.
Alright, okay. I didn't know that was a
bug. Somehow?
I didn't touch a single thing.
Wow, weird. Oh, well,
Yeah,
at least we have it on footage now, and I can figure out what happened.
It seems like Sonic forgot to jump out at some point. I don't know what was supposed to happen, so I couldn't tell you, but...
The snowball somehow got on a higher route than it's supposed to be able to go.
Ah.
There's that elements of chance that Yashihara was talking about.
That one's for you, Yashihara.
That's right.
Oh, the
Golden Shield is a 3D Blast reference. That is correct. There in chat.
It's a homing shield. Is that what it is? Do you just press jump again?
Yep.
Okay.
That looks like a homing shot. Doesn't work on bosses. It's only can't cheese the bosses with it. It's only with enemies. Eggman's ego is strong as ever.
Yeah. Goodbye. What's up, bud?
Yeah, another thing is I wanted to increase Knuckles' presence and threat in this game as well. In the original game,
Dude, his
he shows up
moveset
at
is
the end of the
sick.
level and throws a bomb and then goes away. You don't actually have a boss fight with Knuckles, except for one. And here there's 3. That looks like a homing shot. There's a Sonic Battle reference right there. In Sonic Battle, Knuckles has a move where he picks up rocks out of the ground and throws them, and I always loved that.
Oh, that's right. I love Sonic Battle. So good.
Dude! I'm so glad you've played it.
Yeah. I emulated it as a kid because I didn't actually have a Game Boy, but I save stated the crap out of that game, dude. I wanted every single, like, high... Because you had to do, like, what, 20 waves? Oh, I'm dead. 20... It was like 20 waves, right? Or 20 rounds to get, like...
a little difficult in the later parts, for sure. I don't remember if it's 20 waves, but that sounds right. Like, it gets a little ridiculous.
Yeah, I think it's like 20 rounds, and then you finally get, like a... You're guaranteed, like, a legendary for Emerald. Oh, no. Oh, Knuckles.
I love Emerald. I'm still...
Haven't gotten over it.
Therapy over his... Yeah.
Rip.
Sonic Battle was my 5th game. It's definitely a 5th game, because it's a fighting game.
Dang.
I have a question. The spin dash is faster than the pill out. Why did you decide that? I don't know, that's true. But again, it's not the pill out. It's the strike dash.
So, wait.
Strike dash can be whatever speed I dictated it to be.
Oh, I was gonna try and strike dash into Knuckles. In Freedom, I made it cost rings, so... you know how I do.
Risk and reward.
Yeah. But I haven't given it a special input yet, so right now it just happens if you have more than 10 rings, you'll strike dash and break through walls and kill enemies. And it lasts quite... What's up?
Sorry, carry on.
I was gonna say, and it lasts quite a while too. It doesn't last like, I don't know how long this one lasts. It seems like it's 0.5 seconds, is that what it is?
I don't know the amount, to be honest.
Oh, okay. Oh, shoot. Is this the slow one?
This is one that some did complain about, but there's another one too.
Uh-oh,
It never ends. Jump! You have a button, press it. Heck yeah, this is a Mickey Mania reference, if you ever played that game.
I haven't. I didn't grow up with like a I grew up with a computer, so...
Yeah, I didn't grow up with a Genesis either, but I learned a lot about Genesis through making this game. I had to do a lot of studying to know,
you did.
like, what makes a Genesis game look and sound like one. Surflight says, I love how you did rival battles, Noah. This is the golden standard for 2D Sonic boss fights. Well, thank you. I really wanted to make Knuckles not feel... I wanted to make it feel more involved than he did in Hidden Palace Zone in Sonic 3, where it kind of just goes down in 2 seconds. I wanted to give him an actual, like, attack pattern. Yeah.
Yeah, especially since he just like boxes in the corner. You're like, okay, free low. Like,
yeah,
that's a free hit. Am I still supposed to be on this?
Yes.
Okay, cool. I just wasn't
You
sure.
can keep the snowboard for a long time. It's actually the jet board.
The jet board.
That's what it's called in the manual for TrippleTrouble, I believe. So yeah, it's you're invincible against enemies. Yeah, you gotta go down and then go up the where that wind takes you upwards.
Okay, I went on the wind, but guess I didn't go on long enough. All right, do this again.
Go on the wind and don't hold left. Let the wind take you where it wants to.
Gotcha. Is this just a trick thing, or does it do anything?
The trick thing, it's just completely cosmetic because, you know, why not? As long as it's on a snowboard, you should be doing tricks, baby.
Alright, I respect it. I respect it.
You can even get booped on the skateboard or jetboard.
And trick. Give me some points.
Yeah, there it goes.
And there it goes.
In the original game, you get the jet board, but you lose it like 3 seconds later because it's so easy to get hit with it. So I really wanted you to be able to keep it longer.
Good call.
Cool, this is the first playthrough I've seen somebody take this lower route, so that's actually really nice to see.
Because I'm just terrible at Sonic games, but yeah.
I wouldn't say that's the reason, but most people haven't just taken it for whatever reason. I think it's a path of more resistance.
Ooh. Generous with the rings, I like it. I haven't found a lot of special stage rings, but that's probably because I'm just kind of playing through the level, I would say mindlessly, but like in the best way, where it's just, there's so much flow going on, I'm not really like going out of my way just yet, you know?
Cool, right there was an element of chance. Those platforms, depending on where their cycle was, when you reach them, you may or may not be able to get to them. Gotcha,
okay.
But yeah, I hope there's a sense of flow to it. To me, that's very important in the Sonic game. It's what makes those parts where you just kind of flow is really fun. You know, like you chemical plants and stuff.
I bet that waterfall's cold. Oh, one's frozen.
Yeah, well, if you have a fire shield, it wouldn't be.
Interesting. Huh. Oh, so much cool stuff in here, man.
Thank you. Ouch.
You can destroy the spikes, I like that.
Yeah, they're ice.
Good news, Noah. I'm actually learning how to code because I am so sick of being useless to my team, so... I'm,
Great.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's empowering.
It is, because I want to be able to do like really basic stuff, like like I don't know, like I shouldn't have to ask my team to like put a sound effect in, or I don't know. But then I can get to more complex stuff down the road. But yeah, it's gonna be something we do here on stream. I'm gonna be learning C# probably most of the winter.
That can take so much workload off of your programmers when you can just do a basic thing. Yeah. Crushing works kind of like Origins and Mania, where it's a little extra sensitive. Dude, crushing was so hard to get right. We spent maybe 3 years trying to, with me and the guy that made the Flicky framework, trying to get crushing to work properly. You'd always end up clipping through the level geometry and like accidental speed run zipping, you know. So we got it to work the way it does in Mania, which is more sensitive than it is in the classic games, but I'm like, hey,
yeah,
Mania did just fine with it. We spent 3 years on this. I think we can, and this game's free. Like we can have the.
You can get away with it, yeah. Oh
yeah.
Shit. Well, here's a question. Or actually, rather, why not just get rid of it? Problem solved. Oh no.
Well, in later levels, it feels empty if you don't have an element of crushing. To me, crushing I think is a pretty common part of Genesis Sonic level design.
I guess you're right, yeah, that's true. It's kind of like, it's in the worst way, in my opinion, like in the worst way possible, it's a staple. Oh shoot. Wait, oh, I'm dead. Okay, I died, but I didn't actually die. What is happening?
Just go up the ramp.
Cool.
Let the speed mend it. You'd probably just run up it. The jet board has like acceleration underneath it. Head into work, says David's in a line, just wanted to say what's up, congrats to Snow on the completion of the game. TrippleTrouble was a cool game for me as a kid. This remake is really cool, thank you.
Sonic should just turn into a pancake upon getting crushed. Interesting idea.
That'd be fun.
I actually had this idea. I'm gonna try and do it for freedom. Is there is gonna be a version of Supersonic in the game, and I was thinking that objects that crush you, you'll just break them. Like they'll just get destroyed if you stand in them with Supersonic.
That's really cool.
Yeah.
By the way, the background is just sort of, it moves like 300 pixels and then it just zips back 300 pixels so that it always looks like it's constantly moving forward. So it's an illusion.
Genius.
That's how you get an infinite auto-scrolling level, kids.
Dang. Need the Noah Copeland Game Maker tutorials. That water is cool. What the heck?
That was a lot of work to get that water right.
I was gonna say, oh, and that I bet that the pseudo 3D effect was really cool.
Again, gotta show off that blast processing, baby.
Yeah.
I love this background that my artist Michael made on this. Looks so good.
Ooh, those are cool. I like those.
Yep. Dolphin, who's our lovely pixel artist from Australia, came up with a lot of original Badnik ideas. He just likes to come up with Sonic enemies for like with no reason or context. So it was great for the game because he'd be like, "What if we put a sea urchin in the game?" I'm like, "What would that look like?" He's like, "I already made the sprite. It's right here." I'm like, "Okay, we'll do that then."
Sick.
Yeah. Like, I think we could find a place for an urchin.
Okay. Sorry, I misread the room on that one.
Yeah, those things are a little unforgiving.
Oh, okay. I was really confused for just half a second. I thought there was a wall there. I have no idea why. That's a me problem, okay? That's not a you problem. It's a me problem.
Okay. It's okay, there are plenty of me problems in this game, but we'll get to those later. No, do you think the game could run on an actual Genesis? So obviously it's not coded for Genesis, so if to get it on Genesis, you'd have to recode from scratch. But theoretically, it's all possible on Genesis because of the color palette limitations and sound limitations.
Could you just use like a Genesis emulator? Or, and like, could you just like turn it into a ROM? Or would that be, you'd still have to recode everything?
Yeah, you'd have to recode everything because, you know, old game consoles, Genesis games are expecting instructions written directly for that specific processor. Where modern games are written in languages like C# and everything else, they're sort of like interpreted languages that that code gets turned into machine code that the processor can then run, and it's designed to work on a large number of processors. But like on the Genesis, you're writing straight to that Z80 processor, so it's way harder. You'd have to restart from scratch.
Oh, these move. What's been one of your favorite things? We talked about the messages you've been getting from people. Is there anything else that you've seen that are like, oh my gosh, has there been anything surprising in like a good way that you're like, oh, I didn't know you could do that? Or have you seen any speedrunners yet? Or
yeah, there are people there's a Discord for Sonic TrippleTrouble 16-bit speedrunning right now that I didn't make. I got invited to. Somebody has learned to beat the game in 41 minutes. So, named Grimmy, who's a VTuber with a dog profile. Don't fall down there. And yeah, people are already speedrunning it. There was a 3-way speedrunner race with it. That was really cool.
oh no!
One thing that's funny to me is somebody in a review said that they thought the snowboarding level was fun the first time, but on repeat playthroughs gets boring because the flashes worn off. And I was like, that caught me off guard because I realized that basically I was like, you know what, that's fair criticism, because I honestly wasn't even thinking about repeat playthroughs because I didn't know if anyone was gonna play this game at all.
Oh come on, you had to know. You had to know. Come on, on some
I knew
level.
some Sonic fans were gonna play it, but I didn't like. An hour after the game came out, I got DMs that showed the ending credits that said just 100% had completed the game, and I'm like, I can't believe it. People have played it multiple times. People are speedrunning. I did not expect that response.
Yeah.
So I didn't know. I thought I knew some Sonic fans would play it, but I thought at best they'd play it once and move on. I had no idea that people would play it 5 or 3 times or 7 times, and the amount of times people told me that caught me off guard. So when they said that, you know, the snowboard level doesn't hold up on repeat playthroughs, I'm like, honestly, I wasn't even thinking about repeat playthroughs.
Yeah.
I'm just for people to play it once.
Yeah, exactly. Oh, okay. I know. I was like, I'm playing through your levels, thinking like, dude, Freedom has to be bigger, man. Like, not in terms of scope, but just like the levels. I just think, I think Sonic levels are bigger than I thought they were. Or Freedom Sonic is so fast compared to like Genesis that it just goes by much quicker. I think that might be an issue.
You can swim with Tails if you want, but that movement style of yours does lend itself better to bigger areas and whatnot.
Yeah.
Yeah, for sure. I was also like really like happy to see the amount of people that specifically commented on the level design specifically. That specifically called out the game's great. I can't get over the level design. It's so good. That was really rewarding for me to hear because, you know, a huge chunk of the 5 years was spent on getting the level designs just right. Like we talked about at the beginning of the stream, it's so hard to get Sonic level design right. So to hear people specifically not just be like, oh, the game was fun, but like, yo, the level design stood out, that is so rewarding.
Yeah. You really hid these giant rings, didn't you?
You know, what's funny is, initial playtest, I asked people how the special stages were, and nobody had any feedback because no one played it, because no one could find the giant rings. So I added maybe 3 times the giant rings to what ended up being the final build. And there are some people that don't find them, and there's some people that have all the Chaos Emeralds by the second stage.
Wow.
So it's just one of those things. Here comes a big boy.
Is this Dad Snake?
That's Uncle Worm. So yeah, this is the thing I was talking about the slow water level. But I think it's a cool change of pace, but I'll let you say.
This feels like Metroidvania-esque almost, the change of pace here. I dig it. See, I'm telling you, no, okay, the future of 2D Sonic is a Metroidvania. Just people need to... I think it'd be so cool. I think it'd be really fun.
Yeah. Well,
you could have different characters be the power-ups rather than like
yeah.
Grading
Well, you are
Sonic.
getting a more open Sonic turn to 3D Sonic soon, so
Oh boy.
we'll see how that goes. Okay.
I've got
sore spot.
Huh?
I said, okay, a little bit of a sore spot. Moving on.
Yeah. We don't talk about that here, okay? No, I'm just kidding. Oh, can I break this one?
You cannot. Only Big Worm can.
Okay.
Uncle Worm. So this is a Tails Adventure reference right here. These plants in the ground is a direct reference to it's a 16-bit recreation of the level or the level art in Tails Adventure on Game Gear, which I thought was really fun. Again, the Sea Fox is in the original game. That's the name of the submarine. It makes a very brief appearance in the original game. You get it for like 5 seconds, and it's really fun. So I thought it was kind of a tease, so I said, screw it, we're going to make an entire level that's in the Sea Fox, and it's going to become a shoot-'em-up for a bit, because I'm not actually the kind of guy that plays Sonic games all the way through in one sitting, because to me it gets a little... I get a little numb to it, just back to back to back, so I like to have it in a little palate cleanser, just something to shake it up a little bit.
Yeah. No, that makes sense.
And I thought this level would be good.
Rip.
Yeah, but I have some people, like I said, that were like that really don't like this level because they came here for traditional classic Sonic, and this is not traditional classic Sonic. So.
Oh, I can't do that. Okay.
Which I can understand, but also makes me wonder, these people play other games?
Oh no, you don't want to know the answer to that. Quick question about rings. How do they work? So I obviously didn't lose all my rings, which is not how classic Sonic works. So how did you decide how many rings you lose?
So that's only in the submarine here.
Gotcha. Okay.
Otherwise, it works like classic Sonic. But to me, it just the submarine running off the ring system felt weird. So okay, you're backtracking way too much.
What the heck? Don't tell
I
me where
wanted
to
to
go.
make it more. Well, I didn't want to waste a bunch of your time. I wanted to feel more like a health bar, but health bar feels a little too out of the realm of classic Sonic. So just making rings sort of like health makes sense. Like the sub is powered by the rings that Sonic has, or something like that.
Gotcha.
You know, just kind of
Yeah. Just headcanon stuff, you know.
head cannon all day. The song is awesome. Favorite in the game. Yeah, this is one of our guest musicians. This is one of the songs I didn't write. Richie Gatto MS did it and made it sound like Streets of Rage, which is really cool. It's Knuckles in a sub.
Hey, Knuckles really upped his game here, didn't he?
Yeah, plot twist.
Whoa, whoa, hey! What do you mean it's Metal Sonic?
Have you seen that plot twist already, Jez?
No, I hadn't.
Okay, well there you go.
I haven't seen anything about this game really, except the short stream I watched you in and people talking about it.
There you go. All fresh. So yeah,
It's all fresh.
If this game is a sequel to Sonic 3 and Knuckles, it doesn't make sense for Knuckles to be an antagonist again.
Exactly. Well, I was gonna ask about it, but you never know. People, maybe they got mad at each other again. Who knows? They got a little tiff.
Yeah. Well, it's because it was never Knuckles all along. In the original game, Metal Sonic shows up randomly at the end of the game, and it kind of makes no sense. It feels more like Sonic TrippleTrouble. So I sort of worked backwards from there, and I said I can fix two problems. In one, I can make Metal Sonic less of a random throwaway, and I can explain why Knuckles is bad again. If I take a little element from a later game, Sonic Heroes, in which Metal Sonic has a very Terminator-esque ability to copy life form data, as it says, and sort of shapeshift into others.
True. I think I remember that. This is a great boss fight, though.
Thank you.
Super
You
cool.
just sped run through that, whizzed through it. Good job. More level transitions, baby.
I don't like being slowed down now. Okay, I like to just hold right and press one button. So. Give me the next thing as quick as possible. I will say though, level transitions are great. I sorely missed from Sonic related stuff. I don't know.
Yeah, well, it's because they're really hard to do, and I actually will, whenever they're not in any other Sonic games, I will totally understand, because they nearly killed me a couple times. It's just really hard to line up everything so it's seamless, especially considering the amount of different places a player could be standing once the transition starts. Like, it was a lot of, and then, like, you know, some point during playtesting, you need to change something. You're like, oh, well, the end of the level was a little weird, so we need to move this box, 8 pixels to the right. It's like, well, now we need to change it on the other side too, because that affects the level transition. Everything is just a huge balancing act. So.
Huh? I got.
God. Might be a good spot to switch to your old Fox Boy.
This level? Or just that area? Gotcha.
Carl says, does that mean Knuckles' Sonic 3 story doesn't happen? This is actually a weird question I get a lot. Well, the thing I think is weird about it is that it's not apparently clear that Knuckles' story in Sonic 3 actually takes place after Sonic's. There's evidence that points to it. There's evidence that points to that it happens before Sonic. There's evidence that says it's not even canon at all. So.
Whoa. It didn't happen? You can't tell me that, Noah. You can't tell me it didn't happen. I was there.
Yeah, well, apparently the Super Emeralds didn't happen either, so.
Alright.
You know. So who knows? So, but.
Yeah, the Werehog people. The Werehog people triggered me one time because they were like, I was like, yeah, you know, I was just giving the Werehog crap, and they're like, yeah, well, they're like, the Super Emeralds only happened once too, and I was like, crap, they're right.
Got them. And they're not even canon. At least Sonic turning into a Werehog is still considered it actually happened.
Terrible.
Gotcha.
It's sad. So sad.
Knuckles' story, what I was going to say about that was that I think it's funny that some people are concerned about it because it's not actually agreed upon when Knuckles' story happens in the first place. And you know what, even if this does retcon it, guess what? This isn't canon. This isn't a real Sonic game. This is all pretend. Like this.
Yeah.
It's a fan game. It's all a big hypothetical, you know? Just have fun with it. Don't try to fit it into some timeline that Sega doesn't even fit things in, you know?
Yeah, I mean, Sonic at this point is probably about as well put together as Legend of Zelda. And if you've seen the timeline for that, they literally just made it up as they went, so...
Yeah.
Hello? Am I supposed to touch this, or...? Oh, okay. Cool.
A little bit of standoff for you.
Bye, Tails.
Yeah. Careful, this one of the almost hits in this game. I spoke too soon.
My jump didn't go off again. Pulling my keyboard.
We want it to be canon. Well, I appreciate that. It's just too thick. It's canon in my mind. Oh, I think you. A guy. That's a.
It's just a guy, dude.
It's just a guy, man. I'm
It's
sorry.
just a guy. He's just a guy. Ah! Okay, we're doing it. Don't even think about it, Knack. No. Where's he going? Oh.
Gonna give you a little bitty heart attack there.
What is this?
Yeah, that's another bit I like. Like, you got all these villains. There's 3 villains in the game, TrippleTrouble, but you never see them. They're all fighting you. But I wanted to show them fighting each other.
That's cool.
Yeah, because sometimes everything is so player-centric that it acts like the world isn't happening outside of the player's action. So I like the idea that there's other stuff going on. They're fighting each other, you're fighting them, it's triple the trouble.
It is truly triple the trouble.
Fnac the Sneasel.
Or is it Fang the Sniper?
It's Knack the Fanged Sniper Weasel.
There we go. I love that animation from Metal Sonic so much.
Oh yeah.
I don't know,
The
like
song that's playing right now is a medley of past Metal Sonic fights. You can hear it.
yeah. I love
It's
it.
got both US and Japanese Sonic City music playing at the same time.
Dang. That's the fan service we love.
That's right. The unification of the Sonic fan base in a song.
Need a little bit more chaos, you know what I'm saying?
Well, the original TrippleTrouble song is very chaotic. It's almost unlistenable, I'll just say it. But there's a reference to it in the start. It just sounds like Leaps of Loops, dude. Yeah, Sonic the Fighter's music is in this as well.
Oh, got him. Not Mecha Sonic?
No. The tower in the background is also a Mickey Manny reference as well. That sort of 3D rotating tower.
It was a reference from what now?
Mickey Mania again.
Oh, okay. Mickey
Traveler's
Mania.
Tales game. When they weren't making Sonic 3D Blast, Traveler's Tales made some Disney games on Genesis.
Interesting. Uh-oh.
So,
Dude, I'm doing way too good at this. Stop me.
Well, this is the level most people complain about.
Dang
Just
it.
a heads up. It's pretty long, but you've got 12 lives, so you should do good.
I'm gonna need them all.
Yeah.
But this feels like an appropriate. I don't know if this is the last level, but you know, this feels like where most Sonic games end up, is kind of a slower paced. Everything can kill you or hurt you. So.
Right. Yeah, I want that last Sonic level feel.
I did the same thing again. I actually just did the same thing again. This stopped my Knuckles run.
Oh, I'm sorry, bud.
Make sure to play as Tails here. Actually, that makes sense.
Alright, I'm gonna go get some water while you die. I'll be right back.
All right, sounds good. Huh? All right, I feel like Tails is cheating just a little bit, but you know what? I'm at that point. Platform is Sonic, you coward. I was there. I was at the top. Sirfly, you killed me.
Okay, I'm back.
Oh, I died again. Dude.
Same spot?
I made it to the top, and then someone was like, platform is Sonic, you coward. So I switched to Sonic, and Sonic fell right into spikes, and I had no rings.
Don't let them bully you, alright? Play as Tails if you want to. Do what's healthy for you.
No. Gotta be a purist, man. If I go on a Tails run, I go on a Tails run. But right now, I'm on my Sonic run, so. Oh, what are we doing?
So this is an idea, scrapped idea from Sonic Extreme as well. That their Death Egg Zone was going to have a teleporter that could transfer you to 3 different sections of the level.
Kind of like Monarch. Okay, I don't know. I don't know. I don't know how to.
World.
Okay, I don't know how to respond to these little lasers. I don't know what the right response is.
Tails them.
Wrong answer. Oh, here we go. I don't know what to do.
I usually jump as I'm coming up to him, but you gotta time it right so that you'll jump above him. Very Titanic Monarch. It's funny, there's a lot of things that, like, the game was in development for so long that there's stuff that's happened in Sonic games and Sonic media. There you go.
Nice.
That, like, I had the idea, put it in, was gonna do it in my game, and then it happened in an official capacity and makes my game look less original, even though I had no idea. Like, a good example is just the switching mechanic. You know, a lot of people say that, oh, you got that idea from Encore mode from Mania Plus, right? But when I programmed that, you know, Mania Plus had not come out yet, right?
Right.
So, you know, you can't really say like, no, it's my idea. Because to be honest, it wasn't my idea. It's kind of like, you know, Sonic Heroes, Sonic Classic Heroes sort of thing, but, or even, it even goes back as far as Chaotix, but it's definitely a thing where people say, this is clearly inspired directly by Sonic Mania. And I'm like,
clipped my toes.
Sonic Mania didn't actually exist.
Yeah.
I came up with this.
The same thing happened to me because I decided that I want to do a fully animated intro, and so like I released an animatic. An animatic? Is that what I'm looking for? Yeah, the word I'm looking for. Yeah, an animatic of like what my ideas, and I had this scene where Tails grabs Sonic and throws him, which is exactly what happens in Mania's intro. And then people were like, "Oh, you did that for Mania," and I was like, "Not really. Is this gonna hurt me? Oh, how'd I get hurt by that?"
The bottom has a fan on
You
it.
put a hitbox on the bottom? Evil.
Of the platform? It's just
Yeah.
like flying batteries, though.
Okay. Well, I guess that's
See,
true.
that's something I didn't do first.
I'm gonna die.
Here's a good one. So, do you know what the box art of the original TrippleTrouble is?
Yeah, no?
It's Sonic snowboarding.
Okay.
He snowboards in the original game. He snowboards in the remake. He snowboards on the box art. He snowboards in Sonic 3, Sonic Adventure, Sonic 06. I've had a lot of people tell me that the snowboard section in my game was a reference to the Sonic 2 movie. I'm just like, oh dear.
What just happened? Huh?
A glitch? Oh gosh, I hate game development.
Huh? Oh. Okay, we're going back. I'm going back. So that wasn't supposed to happen, right?
No, you were not supposed to clip through the wall. Why did the saw do that? It doesn't even have collision. Yeah. Who programmed this game?
Okay, so I got hit by that, and then it sent me back upwards, so that was interesting.
Yeah.
Do I get hit by this? Oh, at least I don't get crushed. I'll take it.
Yeah. I feel like now you're trying to look for places to make it clip through.
Seen 2 glitches so far. That's fine, dude. I still get images from people who play the Freedom Alpha like, dude, I clipped through the wall, and there's no restart button or checkpoint button or anything, so you just have to just quit out of the game and start over. It's like, cool.
Oh, no. A beatbox.
Okay, hold on. Okay, we're gaming out here. So this this like goop stuff just sends you back? Is that what it does?
Yeah, it's a bottomless pit without the bottomless pit part.
Nice.
You can think of it.
What are some of your favorite like modern platformers you've played?
Modern platformers?
Yeah. Like let's say made in the last 10 years.
Oh, dang. Just kind of thinking Tropical Freeze is really fun.
Oh, I get to play it.
Tropical Freeze.
I've heard good things.
Shovel Knight. Guacamelee. That's one I just talked about. I feel like I'm missing some obvious ones.
Did you play the Rayman games?
But yeah, I play Rayman. I can't remember whichever the second one is, not between Origins and Legends. Whichever one is second. I play that with my wife a lot.
I thought it was just
one on the Wii, and then one on the Wii U. And we have the Wii U one.
Okay. I think that's Legends.
Yes, I think you're right, yeah.
Yeah, because Origins is the first one.
Wii first.
Yeah.
Yeah, so my wife and I played a lot of Legends together. It's pretty fun. Because that's a good like co-op game.
Well, we tried playing it together, but I just leave her in the dust and then she gets a little upset, so...
Well, that happens too, but we do it anyway.
Yeah, we do it.
She keeps telling me, like, we played a lot of Mario 3D World together, which is really fun.
Yeah.
And I never let go of the run button. Where she wants to take her time, because she'll miss the platform otherwise. And she would always get on to me and says, let go. So she says, stop running. This isn't a Sonic game, Noah. Not every game is a Sonic game. You don't always have to go fast.
But why not? Honey, why not?
I'm like, but I gotta go fast.
I gotta go fast. Oh, this is
I love
cool.
That 3D effect.
Yeah.
That's from a Genesis game called Ranger X, did a similar effect. So, again, well, you gotta push that blast processing to its limit. But it's a little tricky. Heads up. Put on your Dark Souls hat.
Okay, I'm putting it on.
Yeah, it's instant death from those crushers, by the way. So don't get instant death.
Unforgiving. What? I was not paying attention to the ground at all.
Save Hyrule from Voldemort. That might be the best comment I've seen in a long time. Oh gosh, it makes me nervous.
Ah! No! The old Tiltaroni.
Surflight says, I like the mini boss Eggbot. Yes, we call him Egg Swat. Reference to the SWAT bots. It's sort of like a cross between the SWAT bots from the Sonic Saturday Morning cartoon and the Egg Robos. So we call them Egg Swats.
Egg Swats.
Flying yellow one is the Egg Swat Elite. It's another Badnik design by Dolphin.
Oh my gosh. This really is a Dark Souls boss. That sneeze attack. Oh my gosh.
Sneeze?
Yeah, it's like, it's sneeze attack when like the windup is like virtually zero. It's like, achoo. And you're dead.
It's funny.
Ah! Why do I feel like I'm gonna get comboed again? I'm gonna get comboed 0 to death, dude. Very situational 0 to death.
But no, those aren't canon. What's not canon?
Nice,
Oh, the
Tails.
swap bots? That's why they're not actual swap bots. They're egg swaps. And I was careful to phrase it that way. Don't die! Why are you dying?
What? Oh, I don't know. Just enjoying the view, dude.
Jump! Like,
I didn't know I was gonna clip through them. I thought I was just like, okay, I guess it was gonna. I thought it was gonna end, but then I was like, I didn't kill the egg swat. I was like, oh, I'm dead.
Yeah, this background is a Shinobi 3 reference. It has a similar moving elevator section with a
Nice.
cool vertically scrolling. Most parallax is horizontal. This is vertical parallax, which I thought it was always really cool looking. It's because you don't see that much.
Oh my lord. Give me it! I'm dead.
Jump! You've got to jump!
I'm dead. I'm dead, okay. Oh my gosh.
You gotta drop dash, don't stand underneath them. False sense of security, definitely a Yashihara trademark. There's a part I love in Hydro City Hydrocity Zone where you're on one of the fans that pushes you up and you're coming and these spikes pop out of the wall, but they actually can't hurt you. You actually can't move far enough. The fan doesn't push you far enough for the spikes to actually hurt you. They're just there to psych you out.
No way. No way. Okay.
I love that. It's just fun. It's just, you know, it's fun to break the player's expectations like that. Like with the snake in the basket, you know?
No idea how people mistake those platforms for an exit. They're obviously jumpable.
Alright, dude. Well, you know what? Now I know. Trial and error.
You know,
The Dark Souls of Sonic games, here it is.
Dark Souls Sonic games.
Noah's favorite
Yeah.
video game of all time, Dark Souls.
Yeah. Yeah. And all 15 minutes I put into it.
It's about as much as Connor did, so, you know, pretty good.
The heck is
Oh.
Connor?
He's my moderator. I just give him a lot of crap. Moving platforms, are they hard to code? Yay or nay?
Yes, are you kidding me? They're terrible.
That's what I've heard.
And to have slope physics active while you're doing it? I don't. Dude, Yuji Naka is a genius programmer. Like, he really was.
Who is?
Yuji Naka.
Oh.
I don't know about now, but like the stuff he did on Sonic is incredible, honestly. There's a reason why these games are still here, man. The level design that Yoshihiro came up with has never been replicated. The physics that Naka was doing in 1991 on a Genesis is incredible. Like, it was all lightning in a bottle. Like, they killed it. Anyone who says Sonic was never good is a...
They need to play Unleash, honestly. That's the problem. Alright. Yeah, I don't know. Huh?
I said, why?
Oh, they'll know how good Sonic really is. It was always good, dude.
I gotta say though, I really do like the day stages in Unleashed. They're not at all classic Sonic. It's a completely different way to interpret speed, but I'm okay with it. You know, it's less about pinball, more about race cars. And
Yeah.
both those things are fun, so I'm cool with it. Really arcadey, the day stages in Unleashed in a fun way. Like there's something to get pretty like twitchy, challenging, you know?
Mm-hmm.
They backed off on that with Generations. They made it a little more accessible, but Unleashed can get pretty in your face and aggressive. It's kind of cool. More sneeze attacks.
Oh no, sneeze. I thought there were gonna be waves from them, so I was expecting don't know why. I preeminently jumped. Nice.
There you go.
I only lost like 8 lives here. Give me that. Give me that!
Wow.
It's because I'm so good at these games, that's why. Alright. There we go.
Now you're safe. End of the level. After Knack bodies himself.
Nice. We did it! Still have not found a single giant ring in a while.
Yep, and you're now the last boss of the normal ending, so no rings for you.
Guess no supersonic for me.
No. Of course, you know, once you have a clear save game, just like Sonic 3, you can go back and level select and go get the emeralds as you wish, and then play this final boss again to get that supersonic ending. Which I'm really proud of, by the way. Tails is definitely your friend here, because he can fly up to him, get him from the side. But you're a purist, so you won't switch.
That's right.
You're only
Go
doing
big,
this to
go
yourself.
big or go
Yeah.
home. Help! Oh, nice. All right, I respect the checkpoint. Oh lord.
Yep, it's there for you, for your convenience.
No. What am I doing? Am I waiting for him here? Okay. Get it. Got it. Good. Okay. Sure. Oh, I think I know what I was supposed to do there. Ah! My rings? Gazza! I'm dead. No!
You got this, Sonic.
It's an interesting boss design. Do you have any inspiration for it?
This one is heavily based off the original final boss. I wouldn't do that. Okay. Heavily based off the original final boss, but also took some influence from this one. There's a Polish, I believe, Sonic ROM hacker named Painto, and maybe it's not Polish, but I probably should have said a country now, because I may have just offended him. Because actually I have no idea. He made a really cool recreation of this boss fight that sort of mixed the Sonic 1 final boss with this.
Dude. No. Where's my ring? Oh. Oh. Oh.
Bro! You gotta use those safety cubbies on the side.
I know. I realized that like a while ago, yeah. Wait, what would you say that guy's name was? The ROM hacker?
Painto?
Oh, okay. Yeah, he just tweeted on Twitter. He said he's Ukrainian and he's really mad at you, so that's unfortunate.
Yeah, you have no idea. You've never even heard of this man until just now.
No, I follow him. No, I was on Twitter right now. Oh. No, I need my ring. Oh my. Okay. Oh, whatever.
You didn't deserve that, but we'll allow it. You did. That's the tweet. You cheated not the game, you cheated yourself. You didn't earn it. You
Oh. Yeah. Yeah, I know what you're talking
Yeah,
about.
that's what you did just now with your ring skill.
Are there... Wait, there's no continues in this game, right? Other than...
Infinite continues. I'm very, very kind in that regard.
God bless, yeah.
If you get a game over, you just start back at whatever act you were on with 3 lives.
The way it was
really
meant to
all
be.
it does is just takes away your checkpoints. That's it.
Okay.
Yeah, I didn't want to do no lives because there's no way the game would have not had lives in 95. just felt weird. I mean, Mania had lives, you know, so it just felt weird to.
Okay, but what's your opinion? Do you think
modern,
do you think lives need to go in Sonic games?
I mean, they kind of have gone.
No way, dude. Oh no, Noah. I'm dying over here. Oh, I just died. Like he let out one last little fart, and I got killed by it.
I thought that was your reaction to me saying that lives have gone in Sonic. Like, was this news to you? You seem very distraught.
I'm very passionate about.
Forces didn't have it. What's its? I think Colors Ultimate get rid of them. You know, Origins has that. Anniversary mode doesn't have lives, you know. So, or yeah, that's what it's called, anniversary mode. So lives have kind of left. I mean, lives are optional in the new Crash Bandicoot game. You know, they're definitely. I mean, they were invented for arcades, so it kind of makes sense that they've gone away. Well, you died and collected that ring frame after.
Oh. Okay. Going full bazinga over here, dude. I'm so bad at this. I do like these bosses though. I'm not frustrated by the bosses at all. I'm frustrated with myself. Because I'm just bad.
You know what? That sounds like somebody that's played Souls games.
It's my fault, okay? So.
Get good. You
exactly. That's right.
Yeah.
Well, that's what the Reddit's gonna tell me. So you know what? May as well just.
Yeah. You're like that guy that makes like the fat joke or the short joke first before anyone else makes it. You make it about yourself.
Oh. All right, dude. I'm so bad. Oh my gosh.
Have a little patience. It can go a long way. I know it's Sonic. I know you want to go fast.
I want to go real fast. Oh my gosh. I already forgot which boss I was fighting. 0-2, I know. Wait, no. Like, how do I get one then? How do I get one, Sir Fly?
What?
Oh, he was saying I'm 0-2 because I've died twice, but I'm like, how do I get a point? Every time I kill a boss. But I haven't died this like whole game, so. Oh my gosh. Beat the game, forehead. Alright.
Forehead.
Yeah, it's Twitch lingo for like, duh.
Wow. Sorry, I'm not cool.
Forgiven though, don't worry. We're gonna get you all nice and twitched up here. Oh my gosh, are you serious?
We're literally on YouTube right now.
I know, but everyone wishes that YouTube was just Twitch, but not Twitch, you know?
Weird flex, but okay.
Huh?
I can get into it.
Come on, Eggman. Come on. Come on.
Come on, hit me.
Come on. Stop trying to hit me and hit me. Oh.
Get out. Get out.
Oh, I lost my rings again. Oh, here we go.
Have patience. He slows down. Just don't die. Live long enough to get a hit in. There you go.
Yeah, I'm doing it. I'm doing it.
Alright, last one, I think. No, don't die here. Be patient. Be patient. Just be patient.
I saw it. I saw the victory. I saw the W. I wanted it. The victory royale.
Gotta watch your eyes on those electric bullet thingies.
I know.
What would you call those?
I'm dead. Oh my gosh. Okay, I can do it.
In the game files, I call them bullets, just because they're round and they hurt you, but I don't think that's the right name. They're definitely killing you, whatever they are.
Having Noah as a regular would be awesome. This guy has a life, okay? He's not gonna sit here on my streams and talk to me. Plus, this man does not want to touch me with a 10-foot pole, okay? I've seen the way he interacts with me on Twitter, okay? I'm just kidding. I've had to be careful, dude, because when I was working with Sega, I was like, all the Frontier stuff was coming out, and I wanted to lambast that game so badly, and I was like, I'm gonna be chill. I'll be chill. I'll be nice for a little bit. I really don't like the way the game looks at all, but Does not
Behave
look
yourself.
promising. Yeah, I know. I know. If I want big boy contracts, I gotta act like a big boy. I know.
Yeah. I think the game, that's what I say. I'm glad they're trying it. Like, why not? Why not try a open Sonic game?
Oh, I think
Just
Open World
go
3D
for it.
Sonic makes complete sense. What doesn't make sense is everything else about the game. Oh, clutch tails for once. Let's go.
Yeah. I said let them just try it. Let's just go for it. You know? I mean, what could it hurt at this point? I'm convinced that everyone says, like, if they don't get it right this time, then I'm done with Sonic. I'm like, you'll be back next game. You know you will.
That's the
Sonic's a
problem, man.
cockroach. You
We
can't
need to-
kill him.
That's the problem. We need to actually be done, okay? We need to keep making fan games like this. And then,
Fan game that you just completed. Check it
let's
out,
go! Is that it?
dude. If you don't have all the emeralds yet. Which you
Well-
don't, so. Gotta save our boy Knuckles, the real Knuckles.
He was chill until he invited Lang? That's not even true! Go back, I have the footage up. I was lampooning Frontiers, okay, when it came out, trust me. I just didn't say anything on Twitter because I know that's where. Oh, Noah and Copeland. I don't know why I thought your middle name would start with a C. There it is.
Double N's, not double C's.
Double N.
Yeah, NNC, not NCC.
Who's D Lightyears? Dolphman.
B was my main pixel artist too. She was with me almost the whole 5 years. She
Gotcha.
made the tile sets. Here's the deal. She wanted to have a 16-bit remake of Sonic TrippleTrouble for years. Since like 2009. So she just set out and made a bunch of tile sets that recreated the levels in 16-bit. Just hoping somebody would take it up and make it, and no one ever did for like a decade. Until this moron came around, and then I was like, oh, that's part of the reason why I was like, I think I could make this happen. So look, half the art's already done.
Yeah.
It wasn't, but that was way less than half. But you know, so somebody hooked me up with, hey, what if I hooked you up with the person who actually made those? I'm like, okay, and yeah, 5 years, crazy journey.
Hangman. Would you do it again?
For a Scooby Snack,
That's it?
I mean, I won't do it now again,
Okay.
but I don't regret what I did. But I am done with fan games, for sure.
Juani Ramirez did the box art. Nice.
It's beautiful.
What is rendering?
The 3D Mickey Mania snowboard effect.
Gotcha.
Yeah, that's not happening in code. That's actually a pre-rendered image. But you know, they would do that a lot back in those days, like with Donkey Kong Country and stuff, where they
Right.
pre-render 3D stuff into the game to make it look like they were doing real-time 3D.
When did Jazz work with Sega? I did all that art for the Sonic Origins release. It was all paid promo art.
Yeah, the game is available in other languages. If you didn't know, you can go into the options menu. A lot of, there's PTBR, which stands for Brazilian Portuguese. A lot of Brazilian fans of Sonic. If you didn't know, dude.
Yeah, because didn't the Mega Drive or something, for whatever reason, it got like stuck in Brazil, or I don't know, like manufacturing made it to Brazil. I know that a lot of people
Yeah.
grew up with the Mega Drive.
Yeah, Nintendo wouldn't manufacture there, but Sega partnered with some like Tech Toy, which was a Brazilian company, to manufacture the Genesis in Brazil. So it's kind of like a backwards world where an alternate reality where Sega won the console wars. In Brazil.
Interesting.
It's really cool.
That is pretty
Like
cool.
Tech Toy is still around. They sell Master System minis. You can go buy them. Just like Google it, and it's like a NES mini, but it's a Master System because they don't have the nostalgia for the NES that they do over there.
That's pretty cool. Thanks for playing. I got the neutral ending, the weak, sad, low energy ending. Guess I Oh, I like that art.
It's very nice. I do too.
Oops, sorry. 1.0.5. So if I go into story mode now, can I select through?
Yeah. Oh wait. If you press A, you should be able to select.
Gotcha. Can I just go and find rings, or are all the rings that I found already gone?
You can go find rings. There's none in Atomic Destroyer Zone. It all has to be earlier stages.
Gotcha. All right. Well, I think that's gonna be it for me, Noah. Thanks for joining me, dude. I had a lot of fun. It's a great game. You should be proud.
Thank you.
I look forward to your original IP and what you decide to create from here on out.
Thank you very much. I really appreciate that.
Yeah.
And I like coming on here and talking about it.
Yeah. Yeah, don't be a stranger now, okay? Anytime you want to join the stream and have a conversation, I mean, you're welcome, dude. Yeah. So.
Cool. Awesome. Thank you, dude.
Yeah, absolutely. Well, dude, have a great rest of your day. Good chatting with you, and I'll see you around, man.
Bye, everybody.
Bye. Toodles.
I require you to smash that like button, hit the subscribe button, and ding the notification emblem. I promise you, content.